Here are the items required for today's build. Hello everyone and welcome back to yet another Minecraft video. And in today's very different Minecraft video, I'm actually going to be showing you a house sort of build that I really like to do. So often when you're starting a survival world, you don't really know what sort of house you want. You don't want a basic house, but you don't want anything that's too complicated. So what we're doing today is a cheap and cheerful, you could say, house that is useful and looks good. So the first thing you want to do is place your cobblestone stairs here, and then fill this area in. You can do it with blocks if you want, but obviously slabs is way cheap. Whoa, why is it done that? Is way cheaper, and this doesn't take long. Obviously, I'm in creative. I have done this in my survival world though, so at the end of the video, I'll show you some pictures and footage of that, basically. So I'm going to go ahead and do this, and I'll catch you in a sec. Okay, once you've done that, you're going to want to decide where your front is. I'm going to do it along here, and then use whatever sort of resource you want. I'm using the dark oak because, you know, that's sort of the block that I had the most of in my world. Jesus. 1, 2, 3. How high is that? I need to do 2 more, I think. So now I'm building a frame. Nope, that's too tall. A frame. Why is there slimes here? Out of this wood. As I said, you can use any wood you want, obviously. 4, 5. Then you're going to want to join it just with a simple structure like this. Obviously, this is like a very standard, you know, build. Everyone, not build, but very standard technique. A lot of players use it. 3, 4, 5. So yeah, you just make this frame out of. You can use any log. I always use logs, but you can use any log that you want, obviously. Okay, so having done that, you now have 2 options. You can either fill up one layer in from your house, from your out bit, which gives it more of a texture, which in this creative, that's what's going to in my world. It is actually online with this, just because I didn't have enough space, but it honestly doesn't matter that much. Obviously you guys can do whatever you want in your own survival worlds and whatever, so I'm just going to quickly fill this in with the planks. Okay, so having done that, with your planks or blocks, planks or logs, I'm just going to use planks because, you know, it can be hard to get a lot of materials, and we're trying to do this sort of on the cheapest you can. You want to sort of create a sort of triangle shape like I am, missing out a block on the edge every time, so eventually it can end in a 2 like that. That is 100% fine. That's how mine has ended. Again, you probably want this one set one behind, so we're going to go ahead and do that on the other side as well. Okay, so having done that, now with I use cobblestone stairs for this because I think it just, again, gave the house a little bit more texture. You want to sort of slowly, this is quite hard to do sometimes, in survival you have to like crouch and stuff to do this. You just want to create a slanted roof, like so. These slimes are really annoying me. Slanted roof, you can use anything for here. You can use stone, but again, as I said at the beginning of a survival world, you don't want to be using like 20 pieces of coal to get cobblestone into stone, because that can be a waste of materials and also a waste of time. So as we're going to get dark here, so I'll basically cut to once, yes, I don't want to do that. Once I've done the other side, and I think it's coming along really quite well. So having done that, I have just simply replaced this with, instead of having planks all the way, it is now that as well. So if you want to, you can have the roof all the way along. You know, it doesn't matter, I'm going to be honest. But And you can also make a nice texture doing that by misplacing the block on purpose. You've got to misplace it right. So yeah, so you can create a very nice sort of outline layer, sort of like that, and you know, you can place this however you want. Quite frankly, it does sometimes mess it up. It is hard to get right again, but you know, because this one wants to form like that. But you know, it really depends on what your taste is like. So then you go ahead and make 2 dashes here and put 2 doors. Obviously, bed can go wherever. I like to make just a simple, you know, sort of symmetrical windows. Then the final step is, I mean, you can actually do this however you want. To be honest, I'm not gonna lie. This is depends on what you want your stairs to be made out of. I personally made them just out of planks again, but you can make them out of whatever you want. Just have it up here. You can make this another one if you want, just to give you freeway. This can be, again, you can put a bed up here. You know, if you're making this for villagers, you know, there's like plenty of room in here. You know, for like probably close to 12 beds maybe. You know, if you place them in the right direction, which I haven't. And I always put no windows up here. So hopefully you'd fill this in with glass. You can use paint or blocks. I prefer blocks. I'll probably get some hate in the comments from some Minecrafters. But yeah, there we have it. Quite a simple. Again, if you want, you can. I tend to also add windows here. There we go. Yeah. Now this is just one variation of what it can look like. I'm gonna get rid of this because it kind of looks stupid, unless I've done it properly. This is just one variation of what this type of house can look like. See, you know, it messes you up, bro. Alright, so there we have it. It's quite nice to have it stuck out, I think. This, again, if you want to, you can finish it off by having that like that to hide the sort of blocks here. These slimes seriously need to get lost. So yeah, a nice, simple, not too expensive house for you to build in Minecraft, and I'm going to show you some footage of it on my survival world.